Naaday ko sayop na ano dito na, sa video na napansin ang sayop na negative nga ano, na negative nga nawala sa ito ganing G of t equals ni nawala ang negative diri x df over dx plus f of x. Pag kuha na ko nawala ang nagkay, di ba kuha man to siya, it came from df over dx dayon t minus x, right? And then we evaluate this to equate this to f1 of t. T must be 0 because g of t is equal to the y-intercept of f1 of t. So sa ato pa ang t there must be 0 because it's the y-intercept. Okay? So this is the form. And actually, not only this is a plus and minus this. Okay, meaning that other form also can be, this one is also the same Legendre transformation. And ang atong gisunod sa Hamiltonian is kani, yung function. Okay? Now, let me just this is now G of f prime, no? Okay. Let me emphasize this because I want you to understand what we are doing. Okay? From L, which is equal to L of Qi, Q dot I, T, we transform this using a bijective transformation. We have a bijection, no? Okay? So meaning it's 1-to-1 and onto. So, okay? Of H of Qi, Pi, and T. Now, this transformation is actually a very, this is a transformation from an n-dimensional space to a 2n-dimensional space in which Pi now becomes, if this is the space of Qi, and we call this the space of P such that P and Q are conjugate. Okay? Conjugate. So still Qi's are independent of each other and Pi's are independent of each other, but Qi and Pi for the same I are what we call conjugate. Okay? So that's the additional dito. So we have a 2n-dimensional space in which the differential equation of motion is a first order. So, what was the, we have Q dot equals partial H over partial Pi and P dot I equals negative partial H over partial Qi. This is P dot I and Q dot I. Okay? Now, this negative here plays a very important role. And in order to appreciate that, I have to go to some mathematical abstraction. Wala ni siya sa Greenwood actually. And even Goldstein, wala ni siya nga topic. But I'm just applying a certain murag gusto na ko i-show man sa inyo ha. We will be going advanced mathematics karon. We will be doing advanced mathematics. But don't worry. I will not formalize it. Dili siya formal yun. Just practical definitions, but enough siya for you to have an intuition of what's really going on. Because when we go back to the consequences of the manifold formed by this one, dito ninyo ma-appreciate unsay kuan diha. Okay? So, I'll just say, kaniganing kuan lang diri, no? A definition of what we call a group. Okay. Now, given a group is actually given a set G, you have a set G, with what we call a binary operation. Let's just call that binary operation dot, such that, this is again a quickie definition, no? Such that first is close for all, let's just U times V is an element of G. For all U, V, an element of G, meaning that G is closed under this. We call this the group multiplication. And the second one is that it must be associative. U times V times W must be equal to U, V times W. This is what we call associativity. Okay? And third one is what we call ako na lang i-replace para ma-appeal na akong W diri equals W and implies that W is an element of G. Okay? For all U, V, an element of G. And of course, W here is an element of G. Okay. Here, the existence of identity. There exists E, an element of G, such that U times E equals E times U must be equal to U. We call this the identity element of the group. Okay? Meaning that, okay, there should be that identity element. Otherwise, if there's no a Polay identity element, then it will not be a group. Then 4 is the existence of inverse. There exists for every U, an element of G. There exists U inverse, called the inverse of G, such that U times U inverse equals U inverse U times U equals E. That means that this element, this inverse of element, when you take this operation, you will get the identity element of the group. Okay? So, it's not just any set. A group is a set. But, we have to define a binary operation on set, meaning that you are given two elements of the set, you form this, you will get another element. Okay? Now, if that element is inside that same set, because it may be that when you take the multiplication of two elements, the resulting element is no longer in that set, then it's actually outside of that. Okay? Now, group is a very important tool in, actually, we can think of group theory is the study of invariance or symmetry. Why is it symmetry? Kung sabay symmetric, whenever you take when an object is symmetric, it has symmetry. For example, let's say a circle has a symmetry on, let's say, on this axis, right? Okay? Or a circle is what we call symmetric over this axis also, meaning that i-rotate mo siya, it doesn't, okay? Doesn't change. Now also, the circle is symmetric over this axis here. This is the axis of symmetry of the circle. Nga naman, if you rotate the circle, it doesn't change. It remains unchanged. It is the same circle. Okay? Now, that would mean that every element of the circle, okay, well, let's define a circle. Well, there are many ways to define a circle. In the most basic way to define a circle is that, I'll not use S1 here because S1 na lang sa. S1 can be, is x, y such that x squared plus y squared equals 1. That's S1. So every element of the circle has this form. But this is not the only definition of the circle because we can actually parameterize a circle. There's what we call a parametric definition of a circle. But those parameterization is actually what we call transformations, mappings from R to S1. That is a parameterization. Okay. Remember katong nagsugod ta katong mga maps? Okay. Now, every element, sa ato pa, how is it, ang atong question karon is, how do we multiply two elements of the circle? For example, if x1 and y1 is an element of the circle, and another times x2, y2, what is this? Okay? Well, this must be another element of the circle. And how sure are we? Okay, how are we doing this, what we call, tawag multiplication. Okay? But before we go into that, exact example, a visual example, this is actually a very fascinating way to demonstrate the group structure of a circle. Let me define what a homomorphism is. Okay, just an informal definition, no? Or actually, this is quite formal. Let G and what's another, H na lang. B groups, or G, I'll use, anak na lang, no? And H, sa ito yung butang diri. Anak na lang siya. And then, what's this one here? Sa nindot, ani na lang. My language is loose. Ana lang. Okay, B groups. A map or function f which goes from G to H is a homomorphism if, okay, if for all u, I'll use A and B for G. So A, B, an element of G. F of A, B is equal to F of A, F of B. Okay. Kung saan siya but pasabutan eh? This is a binary operation. We have here G and we have H. This is a binary operation on G, right? A, kasi tawag gani. Hat, okay. A hat B is an element of G, right? Okay? Meaning that here, this is A and this is B. Let this be A and this is B. Now, if we take the multiplication of A and B, it takes us to another element. Let's call this C, in which C is equal to A hat B. Now here, you have, let this to be our F of A, meaning that through F, A is mapped to this element here. And let this element here be F of B, meaning that B is mapped there. Now, this is a very important kuan. If there is an element here, okay, such that if we map this, okay, but this mapping is done through hat, right? That mapping there is done through hat. Now, if there's an element here, which is mapped to this element here, actually not mapped, but the product of these two elements, F of B is remember here that F of A is an element of H. Nakuha? If this is mapped here through this operation, binary operation, then C must be mapped to this point here. That is a homomorphism. This is actually, it preserves group product. Not all functions satisfy this because it could be that A, B, F of A and B is mapped to a C, but this C is mapped to somewhere else here. Sabta ninyo? Now, this is the importance of homomorphism. This is a very good function here. Nga naman, mo ni gingon ako that anything that we can do with G, well, actually, dili pa na siya, no? we have another stricter definition. A bijective homomorphism is called an isomorphism, meaning that we have a bijective map, one-to-one and onto. So, clearly, that there is another, all of this, 911, that's important. If we have an isomorphism, ang good, whatever we do with G, it's going to follow on to F. Because it preserves group product. Nakuha ninyo? This is a very important, kani-kaning dire. That C here, which is the product of A and B, and in G, is actually equivalent to the product of F of A and F of B in G, in H, through the kaning operator, no? Okay. That's an isomorphism. Now, for example, a homomorphism. There's what we call a homomorphism between R and SO2. Saan ako pagsulti? If we parameterize R, if we parameterize SO, what is SO2? SO2 is actually a group of special orthogonal matrix. Okay, an orthogonal matrix is that, the transpose of an orthogonal matrix O is equal to its inverse. That's just an orthogonal matrix. Now, actually, the general, what we call invertible matrix is what we call a GL and R. Okay, the general linear group in R. But if we have C, or in general, that is the general linear group in what we call a field F. Okay? So, SO2 is a subset of GL and R, and this is a group. Ganong makaingon tag group? Because, in fact, what is SO2? Ang pinakaano nga matrix sa SO2, let's type, this is a parameterization of SO2, nakuha? This is just cosine theta minus sine of theta and cosine of theta. Okay? This is a parameterization of SO2. Now, theta here is clearly, here makita nato that R, I'll just use a different, different function. Let's use F na lang, dire. So, F now is actually a mapping from R1 to what we call SO2. Special orthogonal matrices. And this is also a group. Now, C, tanawa dire. And you can prove this. Dili na kay taas-taas na siya. You can show that F of A plus B is equal to F of A times in the matrix multiplication, FB. You can show that one there. Now, di rin ako na siya buhaton doon because it's quite long. Di na siya long pero it will take time. No? It's just a trigonometric identity. You can show that easily. So, clearly, that F is a homomorphism. Okay? But it's not an isomorphism. Okay? Well, if we limit an interval in R, it can become an isomorphism. Ibig sabihin, if we limit it to some, dili na tamo balik og tuyok, then it becomes an isomorphism. But in general, F is a homomorphism to SO2. Masabtan ninyo? Okay? Through this operation here. Okay, pahilumas daw sila dito, be. Okay, now, ato ning i-go deeper unya ang SO2. Because from SO2, we are going to, well, abot na diya. Okay, nakita ninyo ning dire? Meaning that if you add an angle, tanawa ha, if you add, think of this as, this is S1, right? And let this to be A. Tama? And let this to be your B, right? So this is point A and point B. What is A plus B? A plus B is actually B plus A. So ibig sabihin, you add here. This one now, kanisha is what we call A plus B. And A plus B, this is congruent with this arc dire. Sabta ninyo? Kaning arc is congruent na siya. So this element here is A plus B. A plus B is clearly contained in, of course, this is an element of R, right? But what is this? In order to get to this, tanawa, meaning that you have to rotate the vector by A, okay? And then from A, rotate it by C, by B, you will get to this point. That means that in SO2, this means that F of A plus B must be equal to, apply this, okay? Rotate the vector by A, okay? Rotate the vector by A and rotate it by B. Ibig sabihin, okay, actually, in linear algebra, baliktad actually, no? Mura na siya kanang rotate it by A and then rotate it by B, no? Mauna ning dire, kay dire man ga-apply. Pero this is what we call, is this abelian? Yes, this is an abelian group. Okay, sorry, wala pa na define, no? If this commutes, sa atong definition, wala na to. If the two elements commute, meaning A times B is equal to B times A, then we call that an abelian group. Otherwise, it is called non-abelian. Sabtan? It's an abelian group, otherwise it's called non-abelian. Okay. Now, you can check that in order to do that, no? We are, in R, we're just adding. But in SO3, we are actually multiplying. Meaning that apply a rotation, A, by an angle A, to the vector, and then, kinsa man, mawada na sila. Nasa sila yung klase, wala? Ay, experiment na. Ay, ano lang, kahit kuha na ba? Experiment na day. Dili, kay storya gina sila. Kaaway mo ha, makita mo kaaway. Kasi makita mo sinong bagayana. Okay. So, nasabtan. Now, this is a very fascinating, I actually, this one is what we call visually, this is a visual of the group structure of a circle. This is due to Shirali. Sa pangalan niya, S. Shirali. And nasa a paper, you can read this one. Sa yung paper actually is in general, conics. The group structure of a conics. Group structure of conics. So, sa mga conics? Conic sections. So, these are ellipse, circle, and parabola, right? And sa ba? Hyperbola. These are conic sections. So, these are group structures. Now, let's actually, I'll kuhan sa circle. And this requires, now, I want you to pay attention to this because I'll be asking you to do this. And this is a very, you cannot find this in books. As I've said, you can only find this dire. Okay, I downloaded the paper sa una. Wala ko i-copy ron, but you can find that one. You have to use Sci-Hub kay dili na siya dili siya paid man ni siya nga journal, no? Okay? So, group structure of the conics. Ang kuan dire is that this is, okay? Now, kaning, I'm, sige, unya na ako ibalik. Let's this to be a point A. And this a point B. And we set this as our E, the origin. Nakuha? Now, ano yung mechanism? Using what we call second lines. Okay? Itong i-move diri ang A, dapit be. Let this to be our point A. Now, ana siya, this mechanism is actually A times B. How do we do A times B? A times B is done by drawing a second line connecting AB, this one here, and the element AB, which is equal to with some element on this one, is actually found by drawing a parallel second line, which passes through the origin E. So, kani siya dire. And now, this point now is A times B. Now, ang question karon, why is that? I need your geometric. Why is that? If this is A and B, it says that to find graphically, no, the element A times B, which is of course, it must be an element on this circle here. You draw a second line connecting the 2 points A, B, and to find that element, you draw a second line which passes through the origin, which is the identity element, passes through the identity element, and draw a parallel line. That parallel line will intersect the circle in another point called the A times B. Now, question, why is this? It's not actually, why is this? This is a very, grabe ka mind-blowing, grabe ka mind-blowing. That, grabe. Why is this? Okay, this is a very good nga kuan. Why is this? Why is this mechanism? Why is this the mechanism? No, A times B is actually just meaning that whatever is the binary operation in the circle, A times B is another operation in the circle. This is a point A and this is B, and A times B is another point on the circle. Now, this binary operation says that the product, this product, okay, that this must be contained in the circle, and that A times B is found by drawing this. Okay? Now, this is equivalent to the matrix multiplication, actually. Dito. And of course, A plus B in R. Let's actually use the isomorphism in R. I mean the homomorphism. Okay? This is equivalent to A plus B in R, but A times B in... A is already an element actually of S1, no? So, dili na ito maano, no? Actually, the inverse of A is, and B is in R. Okay. Well, the explanation is that, look at, in ano man God, if we take A, the inverse of A in R is actually an angle, tama? A parameterization of the angle. So, sa ato pa, or this is an arc length. If this is of unit length, so sa ato pa, this arc is just equal to the angle, right? A. Okay, now, there's a theorem in geometry that parallel second lines would actually subtend congruent arc. If you have a circle and you have a second line, 2 second lines, this arc there are congruent. That means that this is congruent. And which is equivalent to adding B plus A here. Tama? Okay, that's why ano na siya. Okay? Now, let's actually study the find the group structure. Why is this a group? For example, for an element, let's call this element U. There must be an how do we find U inverse? There must be an element U inverse such that U times U inverse times U is equal to E. And how do we do that? Well, we must find an element here, a point here, such as when we draw a line, that second line will intersect the circle only at E. And that line is a tangent line. That line is a tangent line to this, which is meaning that this is that line. So meaning that U inverse must be this element here. Right? Tanawa ang ano, ang tanawang isomorph, tanawang ano, 'di ba? F of A becomes F of minus A. Sorry. F of A, okay, wala na ako na-explain na ano ganihang isomorph, ang homomorphism ha. The homomorphism actually there is R plus, because R plus is a group. And SO2 multiplication. The multiplication here. This is homomorphic. This is the homomorphism. Okay, what's the inverse of A plus? Of A in plus? The inverse of A in addition is minus A, right? The inverse element. So, kung magpansin ninyo in R plus, F of A inverse, which is actually F of negative A, corresponds to what? The transpose, you can show. A, cosine of minus A is cosine A. Okay? Tama? This is just the transpose of F. Ft, which is actually F inverse. Can you still follow? Okay? Sabtan? So, sa ato pa, tanawa, if this is U, we can label this as minus U, di ba? Sa ato ang, ano? Tama? And that must be equal to E. So, that's the inverse element.
Sa U, inverse niya, points opposed.
Oh, kani. Oh, by that line there, by that purely vertical line.
Inverse ka na, ikaw na.
Asa ang?
Kanang ka na, kung na-user, no?
Asa?
U din, ang U inverse ka na. Abang niya.
Oh, kani. This is U inverse. Because when you take this, di ba sa may rule, bubuhat ka og parallel to this line, so that will only intersect E. Right? So meaning, U times U is equal to E. Okay? Now, of course, this identity operation. What's the identity operation? Well, of course, mo dito, that's actually U times E, right? And the only line parallel to U times E is this. Meaning that is U times E equals U. Tama? Right?
Mura na siya itong parameterization para itong last time, naging parameterize na ito ba?
Yeah, connected na siya dito ng mga kuan. Okay?
Nice.
Now, this one here, ang next is ang associativity. This is quite not obvious. And in fact, in the paper, gigamit siya, dugay na ni? Na paper? Nabasa na ako ni sa una, mga 20, before ko sa CMU pa. Nabasa na ako ni nga paper. Yeah, before ko sa CMU. Skiro ba ako? Rockstar ba ako sa una? Okay. Now, the associativity is quite, and dito manggod sa paper is that it used a Pascal's theorem in projective geometry. So, dili ta mo abot, I'll just use the homomorphism, ang akong gamiton, in order to prove this actually, the associativity, that it is associative indeed. Okay? Wala niya giguan dito sa paper, pero anak ko manggod, if, last time when I discussed this in the class, I don't know, time pa yata nila Ariel. I-discuss ako ni sa una, sa time nila. Ha? Ambot, discuss ba nila Julius ni? Ano na ko ni? Oh, pero wala na because ang kuan magud ato kay it use heavily on tawag gani kanang Pascal's theorem in projective geometry. So di ata maabot dito. I'll just use the homomorphic nga kuan relationship. Now okay, A times B is this, right? AB. Okay? So how about let's add C here. So sa ato pa, if A, B, and C, no? A times B, A times B, I'll just use A, B is this element, tama? A, B. Now how about A, B, C? A, B, C, I must draw a line, ani dire, ay. That line there, and sa ato pa, this line here is A times B times C, right? Now I'll use B times C. What is B times C? B times C is, so sa ato pa, this is B times C. Tama? Now, A times, that na lang, A dot B dot C is morning A, right? Must be this line here. Now, prove that this one and this is actually A. We can prove that. Dili na ako i-prove sa inyo ron, but I will ask you in problem set to prove this. Problem set number 1. That this is indeed A. But do not use the lines. Use the fact that, use the homomorphism between, ano man? Naki-answer na? But this is a very beautiful nga, ganahan kay kuan nga kuan. Nangita magukog, bago lang ako ni na, kay, pagkuhan maguna ko, kung ako ni-explain, dugay kayo because I have to discuss. Ang proof actually niya, sa kaning, that this is parallel, you have to, wato kag projective geometry. Tapos Pappus theorem, and then you discuss Pascal, the generalization of that, which is Pascal's theorem, which is the sa projective geometry. Kung sa projective geometry, kalahian niya sa ordinary geometry, ang projective geometry man gunay action, na kay certain level, which is actually the infinity, and every parallel lines meet at that line. Maunay kuan. Maunay kanang ginatawag nato nga projective geometry. You put a level, certain level, isa na siya ka-axiom. And every parallel lines must meet on this line. So ibig sabihin, every line that meets on this one, at on this line here, are actually parallel lines. This is not so in the what we call Euclidean sense. In that case, tungod kay, that's why projective geometry although di man siya kayo taas, pero kapoy nag-discuss. So, I tried to prove it by using the isomorphism, homomorphism. Meaning, that you will do the proof, not in here, but in R. And there, meaning, ibig sabihin, what is in R? The length of this arc lang. Use the length of those arcs. Meaning, that is your, in R, no? So, problem set number 1. Prove this. That, indeed, A times B must be this, right? Element. These two lines must be parallel. Okay? So, kita ka na tapog hint. You have to prove that this one must be A. Oh, hint. Dako na kayo na siya nga hint. Okay? Sabtan? Ayasan na niyo ko na kay dugay tana. So that is a group structure of a circle. It's a very one way of demonstrating the group structure of a circle. Okay. So pabay wala na ako nakuan. Okay, now I'll define group manifolds. First by defining manifold. A manifold, okay, dili na ako is any space. This is a space. This is a set M, which is in every point, there is what we call a Euclidean neighborhood. So, parang Euclidean neighborhood. Okay, this is a space M in which at every point in M, there exists what we call a Euclidean space. Kana lang. A set M, this is a set M such that such that for all P, an element of M, there exists, there exists what we call, I don't want to use the ano sa formal mathematics kay mag-explain na pug ko unsay ko aniya. There is a coordinate axis. Okay? There is a coordinate chart. There exists a coordinate chart. Okay, mo ni ginaano no. This is the word. Coordinate chart. Centered with P as the origin. And this is, and for small neighborhood, this coordinate chart, let's call this coordinate chart, say, tawag na to ani. Sigma. And sigma must be Euclidean. Okay? So, maura na siya. Every space, any space, whatever is that, however curved is that, pero at the smallest part, you can still feel that it is flat. We call that locally flat. Nasabtan? Locally flat. Nasabtan ninyo? Okay? So, sigma is Euclidean. I will be loose in my language kung mugamit og formal katong mga notation dyan sa differential geometry because many of it is actually wala na ito na-discuss. Okay? So, I want to explain na pod. Sabtan? So, just like, for example, the sphere is a manifold. Nga naman, like the Earth. Tanaw na ito ni siya. Diba? At this point, diba na, handod karon na argument that the Earth is flat, right? Because we could not see the curvature of the Earth. Tama? You can only say it pag mo. Last time I discussed to you sa effects sa curvature sa value sa pi mismo, right? The ratio of the kuan. Okay? Now, another definition here. Let G be a group and a manifold. Then, G is called a Lie group. So this is now very advanced na yun siya. This is no longer covered in abstract algebra courses. We are actually tackling now continuous or discrete groups. This is actually the group theory in differential geometry. Lie group. So a Lie group is that it is a group, but at the same time it is a manifold. It is a manifold, but at the same time it is a group. For example, S2 is a Lie group. R3, R2, R1 are all Lie groups. These are manifolds, and these are groups. R is a group. Well, with respect, of course, when you're talking about the group, you have to specify the operation. But if it is understood what the operation is, then it's okay. Kuha ninyo. Now, we have another definition. The definition of homeomorphism. Okay. Let G and H be Lie groups. Okay. G is homeomorphic. Taruhan ako na. Homeomorphic, not homomorphic. To H, if there exists i-define na po ng continuity ba? Yahak. If there exists a continuous map from G to H, if there exists, na-define ba sa inyo ang continuity sa calculus? Murag dili pa na siya yata ma-define sa real analysis gina siya gina-define. If there exists a continuous map from G to H, and that its inverse is continuous. Di na ako isulat. And that its inverse must also be continuous. Unsay meaning ani? Actually, kaning continuity ani, kuan man gud ni siya before defining actually this, natin ginatawag nga topological, mag-define lang kung topology. Okay. Okay. Let X be a set. A topology on X denoted by, let's use F na lang din, okay? Di ko ganahan atong tau. I'm not good at writing the tau letter. In books, this is actually tau nga ginagamit nila, no? A topology on X tau F is the set of subsets. Ibig sabihin, the elements of this are subsets. Subsets of X such that, okay, number 1. Now, don't worry, dili ta mo pangutanon sa theorem to theorem dire. Sa ano no, ang atong ano dire sang na ako'y gusto nga i-derive sa inyo ha. Nga masabtan lang ninyo, ma-appreciate ninyo siya if I'm going to define this. Okay, but I'm not going to ask you kay sa kaning dirigid sa mga details ani, like for example proving that this is a homeomorphism. No, wala. You cannot do that as of now. Okay, wala tay daghan tag wala na discuss, no? But so far gusto lang ako ma-visualize sa inyo ha ang ko ano. Okay, anyway. The subsets of X such that the empty sets and X, which is the all of the elements must be an element of F. And number 2 is that F is closed under arbitrary union. And third is F is closed under finite intersections. Okay, dili na ako itudlo unsa pag-form sa topology. Sayon ra na siya actually if you have an element kan ay mga kuanan ano, we're not concerned with that. What I want to emphasize here is that the elements of a topology, okay, here, if A is an element of F, then A is an open set. Meaning that the elements of a topology, why is that? Because open sets, kaning open intervals is one of the example of open sets. Meaning manggod sa open sets, anong importante sa math? Ang open sets manggod is that for every element in the set, you can construct a what we call epsilon ball. What's meaning, ana? For every element, let's say this is a point, this is an element of that set. I can construct an interval kung sa one dimension lang, no? Meaning na ako'y left ug na ako'y right, kada element ma-construct na ako na siya. If the set is closed, pag abot na ako sa boundary, I only have the right. Tama? Wala na ako'y left. Sabtan ninyo? Okay? Then A is open. A is an open set. Nga nang importante ni siya. Okay. Now, here we call actually what we the pair, no, the pair X with a topology F is called a topological space. Okay. Now, an example of a topological space is a metric space. All metric spaces are topological spaces, but not all topological spaces are metric spaces. Unsa ning metric spaces? Ang metric spaces manggod is that you can that spaces that you can, meaning that you can define a distance between two elements. Di ba natay set bisan unsay naa dira nga sulod. If we can define a distance between two elements, and that space is called a metric space. Now this metric is made possible by that is made possible by the open balls. The open balls. So saan ang open balls? For every point P na kay ginatawag nga neighborhood points dira nga open. And that's why we can define that D. Okay? So, a topological space is... Okay. Can you still follow? Wala na. Dili na kayo magkuhan. Okay? Now, a continuous function between topological spaces is that, meaning that it is continuous, ang homeomorphism ang God is that, kakuhan mo itong gimap na ako itong last time, gimap na ako through ane, or whatever, this one is homeomorphic to this. Meaning that you can make this look like this. Ana na lang, sabtan ninyo, no? Napay isa ka, diffeomorphism. Differentiability po to dito. It preserves. You can make this set, this manifold, look like exactly this manifold. Homeomorphism. Look like. It can be substituted for this. Given a certain transformation, sa algebraic topology mo na ginatawag homotopy. Na ako'y homotopic pang, okay, abot na punta dira. Pero na ginatawag na homotopy manggod sa algebraic topology nga, given a function f of x, and then another function g of x, and you can find that there's a homotopy between f is homotopic to g if by certain transformation, by certain, let's call that, ano lang, psi of t, you can make f look like g by whatever unsay buhaton nimo dito, no? Ibig sabihin, pwede nga, example, mauni ang g, no? Mauni mo ang f. Unsay first nimo. F0 is psi of t is f of x, right? This is psi of t equals 0. Now, for some time, this one becomes stretched na to, right? This is now psi of some t is equal to some t in between, right? And apply some deformation, and eventually, this one would look like that. That's actually done in algebraic topology. Yeah. So, nasabtan? Hindi na ako na siya ikuan. Unless na gusto mo, sige. Maybe kung ako yung advanced math P, we will go into this ng mga kuan gyud. Dili man mag-build up na nato siya gikan sa sets gyud. Kaya ra siya. Pero kuan. Okay? Now, yeah, wala pa ito naabot nila. Layo pa. Napo ko i-define ron. Dili, kailangan po niyo sama definition. Kailangan mo yung idea sa kuan. Okay, let G be a Lie group. Okay, Lie group. By the way, this is pronounced as Lie, ha? Di na siya Lie. That's Lie. The Lie algebra of G. Okay, before I define the Lie algebra, I'd like to define TPM. Definition. TPM. TPM is the tangent space to every point in M. So, morning M ni mo, no? Let's say, parameterized by this. Every point, pinaka-ginatawag nga tangent space diha. That's what we call TPM. Nakuha? Napot na ginatawag nga NPM, but NPM is something like the normal space is actually extrinsic. Okay? So, natay TPM, the tangent space. This is a vector space there. A tangent space. So, how do you get the tangent space? Diba, if this is a curve parameterized by that, you apply a derivative of this, tama? And the derivative of that curve at that point, tama? So, apply d over dx to some gamma of t, and apply d over dy to gamma of t. Okay? Gamma 1. Let's call this gamma 1. Gamma 1. That is this vector. And for this one, apply d over dx to gamma 2 of whatever is your parameterization dira, no? And d over dy, you will get this vector there. It forms a tangent space. So the tangent space looks like it's a vector space nga. Ang yahang ano is what we call partial over partial x I. No? This is a space nga the tangent vectors are actually operators. So, di na tama abot gid po dira. Basta, just note that that is a tangent space. We are living in a tangent space, tama? A space tangent to S2, right? Kaya tanawa kung straight na nimo, di ba? Dili ni siya mo, sa may mahitabo. After some time mo, ana siya, pero kanimo straight dito, right? No, long enough, and the tangent space will be out of the manifold. Okay? Now, the Lie algebra of G, okay? The Lie algebra of G is G, atong kan, G nga ana, no? Murag ana siya. Scripted ni siya usually, it's in books. G, which is equal to TE G. What's the meaning ani? The Lie algebra forms the tangent space. By the way, here, kulang pa dahil dire. E is the identity. Wala na ako na-define dire. E is what we call the identity element of G. Nakuha? So, it is the tangent space. It is the tangent space at the identity element. Okay. Now, tanaw nato na siya. The Lie algebra, ako na lang klarohon de. Lie group with identity E. The Lie algebra of G is the set. This is a set. Now, this is a set because TPM is a set. Right? This is a set. A set of all those vectors in the tangent space. That's TPM. So, tanang vectors diri, padulong dito, paana diri, part diri is part of the tangent space at this point sa akong asa ko. Nasabtan ninyo? Nasabtan ninyo? Okay. Now, the Lie algebra of G is the set G, which is equal to T, E, G. The tangent space of G at the point, not at any point P, but at the identity element. So you have to find that identity element there. For every identity element, for that identity element, you form a tangent space. Such that, kulang pa rin eh. Equip with a Lie bracket. Okay? Such that this Lie bracket is such that, okay, the Lie bracket is such that for all x, y, and z, an element of G, you have x, ax plus, wait lang, by, a tangent space. So how do you get the tangent space? Diba, this is a curve parameterized by that. You apply a derivative of this, tama? And the derivative of that curve at that point, tama? So apply d over dx to some gamma of t and apply d over dy to gamma of t. Okay? Gamma 1. Let's call this gamma 1. Gamma 1. That is this vector. And for this one, apply d over dx to gamma 2 of whatever is your parameterization dira, no? And d over dy, you will get this vector there. It forms a tangent space. So the tangent space looks like It's a vector space nga. Ang yahang ano is what we call partial over partial x I. No? This is a space nga the tangent vectors are actually operators. So, di na tama abot gid po dira. Basta, just note that that is a tangent space. We are living in a tangent space, tama? A space tangent to S2, right? Kaya tanawa kung straight na nimo, di ba? Dili ni siya mo, sabi mahitabo. After some time mo, ana siya, pero kanimo straight dito, right? No, long enough, and the tangent space will be out of the manifold. Okay? Now, the Lie algebra of G, okay? The Lie algebra of G is G, atong kan, G nga ana, no? Murag ana siya. Scripted ni siya usually, it's in books. G, which is equal to TEG. What's the meaning ani? The Lie algebra forms the tangent space. By the way, here, kulang pa dahil dire. E is the identity. Wala na ako na-define dire. E is what we call the identity element of G. Nakuha? So, it is the tangent space. It is the tangent space at the identity element. Okay. Now, tanaw nato na siya. The Lie algebra, ako na lang klarohon de. Lie group with identity E. The Lie algebra of G is the set. This is a set. Now, this is a set because TPM is a set. Right? This is a set. A set of all those vectors in the tangent space. That's TPM. So, tanang vectors diri, padulong dito, paana diri, part diri is part of the tangent space at this point sa akong asa ko. Nasabtan ninyo? Nasabtan ninyo? Okay. Now, the Lie algebra of G is the set G, which is equal to T, E, G. The tangent space of G at the point, not at any point P, but at the identity element. So you have to find that identity element there. For every identity element, for that identity element, you form a tangent space. Such that, kulang pa din eh. Equip with a Lie bracket. Okay? Such that this Lie bracket is such that, okay, the Lie bracket is such that for all x, y, and z, an element of G, you have x, ax plus, wait lang, by equal, z equals ax z plus b y z and x a y plus b z equals x a y plus b x z. This is what we call bilinearity. This property, okay, for all a, b, an element of R, this property is called bilinearity, no? Bilinearity. And then the second property is what we call the anti-symmetry. X, Y equals minus Y, X. This property is called anti-symmetry or anti-symmetric. Wala itong buhaton ron. We construct the Lie algebra of given a group. Ulat lang. Ako na-discuss ron. Ako sa nangikuan. But it's a good question, no? Because masabtan ninyo later on that what you are doing are just Lie algebra. What you have been doing, even in quantum mechanics, are actually Lie algebra. Pero nganong na Lie algebra dira, unsa ang Lie group karon? Mao na tong sadihan. Unsa ang mga Lie group corresponding to those Lie algebra nga inyohang gipang kuanan. So I'm giving a much more pero morning ano dire kay ang kon magud ang competitors mo arise na siya diretso ngano na siya. Okay? And how important is Lie algebra? Okay? Then understanding what basically is Lie algebra. Why is it important? Okay? In fact, okay, sunod na. Ako sang ikuan na ron. We have the Jacobi identity. The Jacobi identity X, Y, Z is equal to plus say sunod ani. Y no Z Y. Dayon ZX plus dayon Z na po dayon XY equal 0. We call this the Jacobi identity. Okay? Now, asa ninyo ni makita? The cross product follows this. The cross product is actually a Lie algebra on SO3. And what is SO3, by the way? Well, SO3 is just SO2 in the three-dimensional space. Okay? That's why, kung makita ninyo, ang cross product is associated with the rotation of vectors, tama? Mao nga ang muhatag dito, unsa ning Lie algebra karon? Mao na itong masabtan. We go deeper into this. What is the importance of Lie algebra? By the way, a Lie algebra is what we call this is a vector space. It's not a group, not necessarily a group. It is a vector space. So meaning pag vector space natay basis, right? For example, sa R3 unsay basis? I, J, and K. What is now the basis of the Lie algebra? The basis of the Lie algebra is what we call the generator of the group. Every element in the group G can be generated by that group. Now, actually, I'm using very advanced terminologies here. Pero paki-take note ng generator. Kasi gamito nato na siya later. And gusto man ko magkaroon mo og kana ganing understanding sa kaning mga concept in a more deeper sense. Because this has been, for example, this is the generator of this. Why? Okay? This terminology, this language actually is equivalent to saying that there exists what we call a Lie algebra. And what you are doing is actually you're actually operating on what we call a manifold called a Lie manifold. Okay? Advance sa kaya itong math, no? Dili na siya pang mechanics. Actually, mo ni math yun sa classical mechanics. Makita ninyo ni sa book nga murag mathematical foundations of classical mechanics. I don't know if that's correct title.
Kasi nauna sir, diba tao ng lino?
Ha?
Tao ng lino.
Sophus Lie. Sophus Lie. Dili?
European na.
Bot sana siya?
European na sir.
Sophus Lie. Greek man siguro?
So na sir, build siya niya inanang algebra based on say, nakita niya geometrically.
Yeah, ano man na siya? Ang algebra gyud, unsa man ang algebra ginatawag na? You have been for example, in probability spaces, before mo magsugod sa tanan, if you want to really understand, for example, those who are working in stochastic processes, you must build everything in the context of measure theory. Mao na ang gibuhat actually karon sa amo ang advanced stat mech when I discuss stochastic calculus, building everything as a foundation from the very start, measure theory. Because a probability is what we call just a measure, a a special type of measure. Now, kaning measure build up ni sa isa ka set, a set of subsets called the sigma algebra. Ang sigma algebra will actually give you a, kumbaga pa, a, muraganig, diri naka-found tanan, like how you measure things. Because ang sa measure theory man God is that, unsaon yung pag-measure sa mga sets. No? In fact, na mga interesting kayo, na yung mga sets nga naisulod pero walay measure, like the Vitali sets. Vitali sets. And actually, diri manggawas ng mga grabe nga mga gamit ng mga kanaganing ginatawag nga nagkagubot-gubot sa una tungod sa axiom of choice. This axiom of choice, adi ata maabot grabe kay matempt na pugong mo kuan. So, kaning algebra, sigma algebra is a set of subsets of X. Muraga singgitanay na sila diya. A set of subsets of X nga makita nimo diri ka magkaroon og idea how you measure a certain subset of X relative to X. Kinahanglan nimo na siya. Now, what is a Lie algebra? A Lie algebra is, kumbaga pa, in order for you, if you have a manifold, tama? And then you have a specific point. And that coordinate system, TPM, or TPG, no? TPG, if you're using G as the representation of M. Karon manggod, if you parameterize something dira, sa ato pa, at that origin, since it is a vector space, na siya origin. Now, that origin is actually, for example, if gamma of T is a parametrization, meaning that gamma of 0 must be equal to the identity element. Nakuha ninyo? Gamma of 0, when asa ka nagsugod, you start at that point, right? And make that point a tangent space. Now, gamma of T is actually what we call it must be equal to the identity element. Now, sa tanan nimong adtuan, you need something nga unsay a certain unsay para maadtuan nimo tanang element. What rules are you going to follow? Those rules are given by what we call the Lie algebra. Okay? That's given by the Lie algebra. Para maklaro, let's construct the Lie algebra of SO2. Okay. Okay, kani advanced na actually yun nga mga math, no? Okay. The group is SO2. The Lie algebra, the Lie group is SO2. The Lie algebra, we denote this by SO. Kan mo ragana ba? Scripted. 2. No, so 2. Okay? SO, muragani. Scripted man ko na siya, SO2. How do we find here? Now, ano man na siya? We can take R of theta as cosine of theta minus sine of theta, sine of theta, cosine of theta, right? Okay. Our theta now is the parameterization. Sabtan. Now, when you expand R of theta, when you expand R of theta in terms of Taylor series, what is this? R is equal to R of 0. Tama? But R of 0, I've said, is E. Sa ato pa, this must be equal to the identity element of SO2. So, I2, right? I na lang. Okay? Plus. Okay? Let's actually expand this by a small, of epsilon na lang, no? Use epsilon. Epsilon ra. Plus dr over d epsilon na siya, di ba? Okay? Dr over d theta. Expanded, theta actually ni siya dire. Balik na to sa theta na lang sa. And then I'll expand it at some epsilon, no? Aqua. Theta. plus, this is O epsilon squared. Meaning, all the rest. Okay? You know how this one, di ba? Of order squared. Now, of course, for very small epsilon, this vanishes. Ato ni siyang i-zero. We have this. Now, this is what we call, what is the differentiation of the vectors, of the elements with respect to the coordinates? That's a tangent vector, right? Meaning that this is a tangent vector. This is a tangent vector of SO2. Kani siya. And if we evaluate this at epsilon equals 0, at theta equals 0, we get now the near, no? Okay? O, tanaw natin siya dere. So what happens now is this is equal to I plus E. Let's call this matrix J. What is now our matrix J? Our matrix J is this is actually evaluated at epsilon, R of epsilon, where J is equal to R of epsilon, which is very small. What is this? This is 1, tama? Ay, sorry. R prime of epsilon. So what is cosine of epsilon? That is sine. This is negative sine, tama? Ang derivative, tama? D over d theta, negative sine. So negative sine of small. Wait. Tama, 0, right? So this is 0. And this is negative cosine, tama? Yang derivative. So negative sine, so negative cosine. Now for cosine of theta, now for theta equals epsilon, this is very small. That's 1, right? So this is negative 1. And this becomes 1 and this is 0. Now this J is what we call the generators of SO2. Okay? Why is it called the generators of SO2? I can come with, ano ni siya? Na ako'y vector V dire. And my V prime is here. V prime. I have to rotate V. Karon, for small translations, actually we call this, J is the generator of small translations, rotations. The generator of small rotations. Okay? Okay. Magpadayon ta. Ako lang ning humanon. Okay? Lipet na nagsugod. Okay? The generator of small translations. Ibig sabihin, tanawa, ang sa'yo mahitabo dire. What is this vector? Girotate na ako ni siya small. Unsay may tabuan nga vector. Let's call this vector delta V, tama? O delta V. So sa ato pa, na lang, sa gamay nga this will now be my V prime, tama? Notice here that V prime is equal to V plus delta V. But what is delta V? For small. Now, kung tanaw nato sa language sa di ba? In order to find V prime, we have to apply, right? Apply R epsilon to V, right? Sabtan? Now, what happens if we apply R epsilon? This is now equal to I plus epsilon J times V. Tama? Okay, to emphasize that this is a vector, yan na ako. What is IV? That is just V, right? Plus, this is epsilon J V. And this is now my V prime. So, ibig sabihin, I can arrive to any point V prime by just, for any infinitesimal rotation, epsilon, angle of rotation, okay, J generates all the possible points in my space. Through that. And we can think, actually, that this one is also the basis of, this is the basis of SO2. The dimension of SO2 is 1. It's not 2. Okay, nga nung 1 man, we only need 1 parameter to find all the points in SO2. The dimension of SO2 is 1. That's why SO2 is homomorphic to R1. Ayaw kabalaka, di na mo ipaprove that this group is homomorphic to, ayaw. Di po ko anak ka gago, no? Okay. Okay. Now, this is a much more interesting sunod nga group atong i-tackle. Let's actually take the group SU2 and the Lie algebra SU2. What is SU2? Special unitary group. This is the set, the unitary matrix means U star U is equal to I. Tama? So, implies that U inverse equals U star, the Hermitian conjugate. So, I'm sure, kabalo na mo sa Hermitian matrix, right? Okay. Now, okay.
So, ano mo ipakita sa dako? Ganina ba?
Nga?
Asay, algebra to. Sa dalos ko rin. Ano ako?
Ay, o saang? Nga? Ang? So, mo ang Lie algebra sa, okay, sorry. Ang Lie algebra sa SO2, okay, wala na ako na ano, no? G of SO2 is the set of tangent vector X such that X equals dr over d theta evaluated at 0. Okay? Sabtan?
Okay, satisfied naman yung definitions.
Oh. Ay, ang Lie bracket. Dili sa tama ang sa Lie bracket. Oh. Ang No, it actually you don't have to satisfy. Dili to siya ano, na endowed siya with a Lie bracket. So, maka-form tag Lie bracket. Oh, ibig sabihin mo tay na siya endowed ato. So ibig sabihin, katong Lie bracket based on that bracket nga atong i-form later. Okay? Naana siya masatisfy to siya. Okay, as of now we will not worry on that. Okay? Okay? These are the tangent vectors. The element, okay, mo tong ganiha, the element of the Lie algebra is the tangent vectors of the manifold at the origin. I mean, at the identity element. Okay? A near expansion at the identity element. And and this will form the basis for the, okay, the whole group. Okay. Balik ka sa SU2. Unsa pa? And of course, that U must be equal to 1. Special. Ibig sabihin, the determinant of that is equal to 1. Now, let's calculate the Lie algebra. Okay. Of SU2. By actually, unsa may ingon sa Lie algebra? It is the tangent vectors. So sa ato pa, this is, we have to find TE SU2, right? This is now equal to SU2. This set. Okay? We are actually very abstract na. Pero, it will be rewarding if you, kung mainyo lang ning mano, it will be rewarding when you realize yung consequence ani later sa mechanics. Sa ato ang manifold. Okay? Kani siya, okay, how do you find that? Well, of course, unsa to ingon, tangent vectors, right? So, we've applied the constraint. Ibig sabihin, take now d over dt of a u. Now, we parameterize this in terms of t. U of t and u of t, right? And this is equal to, well, u star dot of t plus u dot of t, tama? First and second plus, second d, first rana. And this must be equal, since the depth of this is 1, so this must be equal to 0. Saang? Oh, product rule. Oh, na U. U dot wait. Ako ni siyang na siya U. Okay, na U dire. Na U of T. Ay, no. Pulihan na sila, no? Akong i-spell out, ha? U of, since we are evaluating at the identity element, meaning at T equals 0. Evaluate this now at T equals 0, no? Ako na lang idiretso. But this is not always true for any. Okay? Now, at U of T equals 0, aniha, U of 0 equals I. We have this. This is definition, the identity element. Okay? It must be I. Okay? So, okay. Now, ako na siyang idiretso. You have to show that this is equal to U dot plus U equals 0. Tama? But U dot, okay? This is now at 0. Nakuha? Now, okay, you have to show that. Sayon rin na i-show. Mga wala tong U, ana, by using this. Okay, identity. Maay man ni dire. No, maay. Okay? Yeah, zero matrix na siya. From here, we can say that if this is some element X dot, so this must be equal to X dot, ana, plus equal to 0. Sa ato pa, we have this. Sa ato pa, the element of the Lie algebra of SU2 are skew Hermitian matrices. Unsa skew Hermitian? Mao ni siya. Not dot diri siya, walay dot dira, no? Mao na lang X mo tangent vectors at U equals 0. This means that this is ang equal sa inverse. Okay? Skew Hermitian. Now next, ang second requirement, the determinant. Kay momentary constraint, di ba? Take the d over dt of that of u of t. Okay? What is this? We use the Jacobi formula for the determinant. This is just the determinant of u of t times the trace of u inverse of t times u dot of t. Now, since this is equal to, di ba this is equal to 1, sa ato pa this is equal to 0. Now, what is the determinant of u of t? Of course, this is equal to, because we are in SU, right? This must be equal to 1. And now, what is this? This is just identity, right? An identity. So, sa ato pa, the trace of an element x, because this is now u dot of t, evaluated at t equals 0. Okay? Because we now evaluating this at t equals 0, no? Big sabihin, at 0, at this is only true at 0. Nakuha? May mo ni siyang I at 0. Nakuha? Sa ato pa, since x is u dot of 0, the trace is equal to 0. Sa ato pa, the elements of G of SO2, ako na lang ano, no? Is the set X such that X is skew Hermitian and traceless. Nakuha? Skew Hermitian and traceless. Now, that is a very important property. Nga na siya. How do we write in general skew Hermitian and traceless? Ako na lang idiretso kay para di na madugay, no? But I want you to know how to drive this. This is we can use A here, IA, X plus IY, minus X plus IY, minus IA. This is an element. Any element of the Lie algebra of SU2 can be written with this. Now, ato ni siyang expand in terms of a 2 by 2 matrices. Atong i-separate ang, now here, maklaro ni mo that the dimension of SU2 is actually equal to 3. The dimension of SU2 is, how does it, lisod na siya tanawon. Okay? But we know that the dimension, because we need A, X, and Y. So, nakakitulo ka basis. Okay. Now, tanawan ni siya. Atong i-separate ang A, so we must have this matrix I and 0, 0, negative I, plus X times, this is 0, and this is 1, and this is negative 1, 0 plus Y equals 0, I, negative I, 0. These matrices are called Pauli matrices. Okay? Sa ato pa, the basis of SU2 are the basis basis of the Lie algebra is a Pauli matrices. It's the generator of the spins. Munang giano na siya sa kwan. Okay. These are called Pauli matrices. We can call sigma 1 equals that, sigma 2, and sigma 3. Dili, naman ko siya, in order to make this a skew Hermitian, we have to form the basis T, which is equal to minus I over 2 times sigma, Tj is equal to sigma j. Now, this Ti forms a basis. The Ti's forms a basis, the Tj's forms a basis of SU3. Any element of SU3 can now be written as, if U is an element of SU3, U of T can be taken as e to the I theta dot sigma. I over 2 dire. I over 2. Nganong, unsa ni exponential? Well, nganong ani ni siya? Well, right, ang akong ikuan sa inyo, expand that in terms of Taylor expansion. And you will see that muad up na siya. Okay? This is an element. Unsa ning theta? This is a vector in R3. Theta is a vector in R3. Sigma is a matrix. Nakuha? Now, tanawon nato ni siya para mas visualize ninyo. Tanawon nato ang ako ni siyang banaon. What if my theta is equal to 0, negative I, 0. What would be my U of theta? U of theta, dahil niya siya, no? Sorry. U of theta. Katong J, mo ito'y basis. O, isa rin kinanglan, oh. One dimension naman siya. Kapoy na kay SU3 ba? At least SU2 rata. Ang maura gyapon nga procedure diri. Ang basis sa SU3? SO3. Ang basis sa SO3. Ma-derive na ninyo ako na ipa-derive. I-apply na to, di ko ka-memorize actually. Kung dili na ako na siya kuanon, ang naala sa akong utok isusaon pagbuhat. Kung dili na ako siya buhaton diri, di na ako matag sa imo. So i-try na, i-follow tong procedure. Yeah. So, U of T, unsay U of T? Tanawa dire. Unsay mahitabo? Ang mabilin lang kay ang katong asa ba? Ang mabilin kay kani tama? Kani. 0 naman eh. 0 man ang A, no? A. Ang X kay negative I, ang Y kay 0. Unsay mahitabo? Ang mabilin kay kani tama. So na kay I, unsay mahitabo? This is now e to the and then nasa over 2 atong ibutang og butangan nato og kuan dire. 2. Negative 2I para mawala ang 2. Negative 2I unsay mahitabo? I raman siguro. Wait lang ha. I times I. Negative 1 times negative 1, so positive. So, positive ra siya. 2I. Unsay mahitabo, di ba? Show, okay. Kani, kaya ninyo ni siya. Dili ni siya ano. show that this is equal to I theta times this matrix. The negative of that matrix. What is the negative of that matrix? What's the negative of sigma 2? Di ba this is negative, this is J. This is, nakuha nato ang SO2. I just showed you that unsa ni siya nga rotation. This is actually fixing one of the axis and rotating it there by the, nganong naunsa ng I. Actually, wala na ako i-discuss, pero maybe next meeting, ang U1. U1 is another group. Actually, U1 is represented by e to the I theta. This is a one-dimensional group. The unitary group. And in which, ang iyahang generators ani are, ang iyahang basis is any constant I alpha. Ano yung basis? Okay? The generator is I. The generator of the U1, ang electromagnetic field manggod is na siya ginatawag nga U1 symmetry. Ngano unsa din ang U1 symmetry? Well, that's actually because of the this is actually U1 is isomorphic, homeomorphic in fact, and even diffeomorphic to S1. Okay? So, kani theta J, yung sa ibubot pa sa butan, gi-fix na ko ang axis. Isa lang ka-axis, right? There. And I rotated by certain angle. Unsay nakuha na ko? The generator of the SO2. So ato pa ang SO2 is a specific rotation in what we call SU2. Ang SO2. Di ba ang SO2 asa siya rotation? Rotation siya diri sa two-dimensional, right? Kung i-fix na ako ni siya, diri ko mo rotate, I should get SO2. Now, of course, dili ni siya. In fact, you can also arrive at that by using by imong ikuha ng SO3. Okay? Anyway, nasabtan na yun. Okay? Unsay akong ginashow ani is that, okay, now, here's the catch. Balik ta dito karon before ta mo end, mo yung ihatag. What happens since Q dot is equal to partial H over partial Pi, and Pi, P dot I equals minus partial H over partial, what do you call this one? Partial Qi. If H equals H of Qi and Pi alone, not of explicit function of time, so sa ato pa, dH over dt equals, dH over dt is partial H over partial Qi, Q dot I, tama? Plus partial H over partial Pi, P dot I. But what is this? This is dot partial H over partial Qi, and then this is partial H over partial, partial Pi minus partial H over, okay, partial Pi, sa may tabo ron. Yeah, minus, kay negative man eh. Over partial Qi. And as you can see, this is equal to 0, right? dH is equal to 0. Now, for any function, any constant function, for any f, which is a function of Qi, Pi, and possibly of time, as long as this is constant, asa? 0 man yun, pareho ba na? 0. Tama? Oh, 0. Okay. For any f, okay, what is df over dt? What is df over dt? df over dt is partial f over partial q, okay? And, okay, para dili controversial, ato na lang pero actually, it can be extended with time. And then, partial q at q dot I, tama? But what is q dot I? That is partial H over partial P. Okay? plus partial F over partial, this is, na summation dire ha. I don't have, na summation. Okay? Partial Pi, and then P dot I. Tama? What is P dot I? Negative. So, may mong minus partial H over partial Qi. And I can think of this as the Poisson brackets of FH. The Poisson bracket of F with H. Now, okay. Problem number 2. Show that this is a Lie algebra. Okay? Sa'yo na. Okay, taas lang. Show that this is a Lie algebra. Lie algebra, Lie bracket. Show that this is a Lie bracket, ha? Sa man?
Kasi ikuha niyo yung derivative, magkuha ito, kung itatanim mo touch space with respect to without,
Lie bracket. Actually, maka-form ka nag-Lie algebra, pero ano man guna siya? This is a Lie bracket. And what is H? H is actually the generator of translations in time. Ngano man? Okay? Ngano na siya? Well, you construct the Lie algebra. Good. If you construct the Lie algebra, you will realize there, okay, ang next manggo na to, akong i-explain ang beauty ani sa inyo in the light of what we call the Noether's theorem. One of the most beautiful theorems in classical mechanics. That conservation laws, symmetry equals conservation laws. Okay. From here, you will know that H, kung tanawon nimo di ba ang H, tanawa ha, whenever you differentiate something, a function with respect to time, you don't actually need differentiation in time. What you just need is actually take the bracket, Poisson bracket with H. We can think of H here as the generator of translations in time. And if H is constant, H now becomes the total energy. This generate being the energy, time is the translation. Sa at mo ni buta sabot that the symmetry in time gives rise to what we call the conservation of energy. Ano ni Mabel? Makita ni mo dire that, di ba tanawa, F dot is just this, tama? So sa ato pa, unsa ni siya? Di ba katong nakita nimo tong ganitong vector gyana nako, V prime is equal to V plus epsilon JB, and J is the generator, tama? Oh, it acts like that. And I can actually, the generation, H is what we call the generators of the translations in time, infinitesimal translations in time. And the symmetry in time leads to the conservation of the energy. Okay? So, kana.